is it. We're going in.
Oh my god.
Obviously they're pissed.
I get it. But
No. Oh.
yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are finally watching the finale of WandaVision. We're watching episode 9. This episode is called the series the series finale. That's convenient. So we've been really keen.
But that's like double meaning as well. Series finale for
Yeah.
Wanda's show.
Good point.
And for us.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So it's been a hell of a ride. I don't think either of us expected too much from this show going into it, and it just got better and better, and it's been a really enjoyable experience as our second Marvel series after Moon Knight. So it's been really enjoyable introduction to the MCU series side of things, and actually gives me a bit more of an optimistic hope that they might be better than what I initially thought they would be.
Yeah, because we didn't really have too much hope with the Marvel series, just because for our taste, the movies have been quite safe and haven't really...
Since Disney bought them out, basically, they've been a lot more
Yeah.
family-friendly and lighthearted, and we like that darker, more serious, more adult-themed Marvel. Some people will be like, that's not Marvel. Well, yeah, it has been in the past in some of their movies, and we love that side of it. At least when it's still catered for the more serious moments and emotion.
Yeah.
And WandaVision's done a great job of that, so we're really happy with that. Now, we will mention, we only realised after we'd watched episode 7 and 8 that they both introduced post-credit scene. We were looking out for them through episode 1 to 5, and they never had them. And then episode 7 and 8, all of a sudden they had mini 30-second scenes, so they won't be in the reactions that you would have seen. If anyone wrote them in the comments as well, because we watched a few episodes ahead, we would have missed that warning. So we're just going to share some quick thoughts on that. The two main scenes were, we had Monica.
Yeah, Monica.
She discovered the basement where Agatha was, and then
Pedro
came and caught her out. So
Which makes sense, because Agatha did say that, oh, you know, like, I brought him there on purpose, like, that kind of thing. So,
and he always seemed to know a bit more than he should.
yeah, and he was obviously on Agatha's side. Well, that's what I'm assuming from that scene anyway. So,
Yeah. And then the second scene, which was probably of more significance, was the general seemed to be able to replicate his own version of like a white vision from the studies that they were conducting. So that's going to shake things up a little bit, because we were really thinking it's going to be like an Agatha versus Wanda and Vision showdown. But now it might be Vision on Vision showdown, and then Wanda and Agatha. I'm expecting a lot of action in this one, and should be pretty good. But that was a good cutscene, that one.
yeah, that was interesting. He still annoys me.
The general?
He annoys me. Like, he's just so, like, ugh, like, his face is so smug. Ugh, don't like him.
Yep. Now that we've summarised those, we can get into this episode. Now, Pudgy's going to kick us off because she's written out some notes, and if I interrupt, I'll be dead, so...
So I guess now in hindsight, now that we've met Agatha and they've broken that fourth wall, now it makes sense with the commercial with Tony Stark Industries, the toaster. It makes sense that that was a little snippet of her real life trauma when Tony Stark's missile came into the room. So
that's a good pickup. I didn't think about that. I didn't reflect on that. Good job.
yeah, that was like quite interesting, and I actually really loved how they tied that in. That's like one of the things that I get excited about. Like, those little unsaid things aren't left unsaid, if that makes sense. The other thing that I picked up on, again in hindsight, was Agnes, I guess, when I think it was the first episode when Mr. Hart and Mrs. Hart came over for dinner. And Agnes came over, and it was like she didn't want to leave. And I was like, why doesn't she want to leave? Like, that seems weird. And she goes, oh, you know, this dinner can be ready in like the snap of a finger. So
She's alluding that she sort of knew what was going
yeah,
on.
she knew what was going on. And obviously now, like in the previous episode, she was asking all these questions like, how did you do this? How did you do that? It's like that first episode, she's always there in the background helping, so she can kind of get that insight. And I thought that was interesting, like little things like that you pick up on now only in hindsight.
To touch on Agnes coming into this episode, just to expand on that, at the moment I feel like she is quite generic. It doesn't take away from the series. I'm really enjoying the series, but I'm not actually really intrigued by her yet as a villain or serving to sort of show, you know, Wanda's power and trauma. I'm not too intrigued by her yet. Now, we don't have a lot of information on actually when did she enter. She sort of alluded to it, but when did she enter Wanda's realm? When did she infiltrate it? How did she become aware of this? What's she seeking out of it? Because so far it seems like it's just power. And
do you think
sort of
that
boring.
she, I don't know, but do you think that she kind of felt the power of that energy from somewhere and then she entered it? Or do you think she just happened to be there? I think that's too much of a coincidence.
Maybe, but it seems a bit too simple, but
yeah.
I just felt we could have more. Her motive seemed pretty generic. She was sort of overpowered. She then, who knows what she was doing for hundreds of years, and how she lived so long, probably because she's powerful. And then now she's surprised that Wanda, who apparently is the Scarlet Witch, I didn't know her name came from something, but apparently she's a once in a millennium, like a myth, almost like a myth of a witch with extraordinary power, even beyond. So I guess what her backstory served to show was that she was so powerful, she could take so many witches on board, and even she's saying Scarlet Witch is like next level, but she doesn't know how to control it.
But I wish we got more background on her story. Like, they had the right thing going, like giving Agatha a bit of background, but then it just made her seem very generic that she wanted power and that was it. Like,
and even more background maybe into, they did little snippets of what she was doing behind the scenes in WandaVision, but as it began, like, well, how did she really set this off? How did she find Pedro? Like, maybe there's more to come this episode, and that's, if there is, great. But yeah, I just thought I'd put that in there, that loving the series, really excited for this finale. Just thought that as a villain, I was kind of surprised at her. You probably a bit less so. I was kind of surprised at her being a powerful villain and playing this whole role, but her motives seemed to be generic, and that took away from her as a character a little bit. So for this episode, I mean, damn, it's like the last one. It's kind of sad to be wrapping it up, but there's a lot to fill in, like to deal with Wanda's grief. I assume she's going to say a final goodbye to Vision at some point.
Oh no, am I going to cry this episode?
Like every other episode. Are her kids real? I'm interested by that as well. Like, there's a lot to happen here. So it's going to be interesting to really see how they tie in this whole story of grief and then set Wanda on her way for her next journey in the MCU. So I'm looking forward to it.
I usually have, and we kind of usually ask each other what our expectations are for the last episode are, but I don't know, I feel like this episode I don't really have expectations. Like, I just don't want it to be generic. And it hasn't been so far, so I want it to kind of follow that tone.
Yeah, I don't know how many more twists are really left in it, to be fair. They've sort of had a lot of those, but yeah, it'd be good to have one more twist to really just make that story flow.
Yeah.
But we'll find out, I guess.
Okay.
Guys, remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date with our uploads and follow our journey as we go along this MCU, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you on board. Let's get into it.
Let's go, episode 9.
My powers work out here, or did you forget?
No, dear. I'm counting on it.
Oh, shit.
Go, Wanda.
Now!
Oh, she can absorb it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of my thing.
No way.
Dude.
What do you say?
Oh!
Nice. That was good. Come on, Wanda, let's go.
That's almost like, oh, she just left her boots there.
I know what you're thinking of. The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz, that's what it looked like. Is that fake Vision?
Yeah.
Vision?
Dude, she can have 2 enemies now.
Is it really you?
Wanda.
Oh, this is not going to be good. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
And I was told you were powerful.
Vision will come. Yeah! I knew that would happen. I was hoping for a scene like that.
Oh, wow.
That's sick. That's my Vision.
I should have told you everything. the moment I realized what I had done.
It's all right, Wanda.
Oh, at least he's understanding, you know?
Yeah. So cool to see a bit more Vision like this. Independent.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
That's mad. So good.
Oh, finally, we're seeing some cool powers from her.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Don't waste your breath, babe. No one can hear you from in here.
Oh, so he's had her hostage?
Yeah. Ow.
Damn.
Wanda Maximoff must be neutralized. You must be destroyed.
Ah. Well done, Vision. What enemy tells you their whole plan, though?
I know. But it's awesome. I don't think I've seen Vision
In a
like this one in a
fight?
while. We never saw it, really.
We'll never be able to cover this up.
I won't have to. Wanda canceled her show, so there's no footage proving there was ever more than one Vision.
Is he recording
get his
this
voice
for
recording, yeah.
conversation?
They'll thank me for recovering such a valuable asset.
Ugh. He rubs me the wrong way.
You had a little more vision.
That's a good one, Hayward.
I like his sarcasm.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
I like this sass.
Hey, I've got a situation and I was hoping you could get here. Inside the hour?
Definitely not bluffing now.
Don't shoot. I'm just the messenger.
He's said that before.
Interesting.
I wonder how everyone now will react.
Do you know there's an entire chapter devoted to you in the Darkhold?
Damn.
Power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme. It's your destiny to destroy the world.
Oh, they're gonna show the pain now.
Wanda? Dottie. My name is Sarah. I have a daughter. She's 8. Maybe she could be friends with your boys. If you like that storyline. Or the school bully even. Really anything. If you could just let her out of her room. If I could just hold her. Please. What are you doing to her?
So see, Wanda's a bit naive to what the effect of her powers were.
Yeah.
She's gonna release them all. Shit.
Oh, it's gonna be overwhelming.
Well, we're not gonna try and fight her, surely. She'll body
No,
them.
yeah.
You found a Steven Seagal?
Ralph Boner. Oh.
Agnes doesn't live here. You do.
Oh.
You're Ralph Boner?
Oh, that's right.
How is she controlling you?
You want to tussle again? Huh?
Oh, Monica's got moves.
Yeah, she's feisty.
She can. Oh.
Oh God, please spare my life.
Nice to meet you, Ralph.
Was that giving him powers?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So that's actually
That makes
moving the
sense
powers.
now. That makes sense. Okay, we're getting some answers.
We have your nightmares.
No, that's not true. I've kept you safe in here. You feel at peace. We feel your pain.
Damn. I don't think she realized how much she was harming him.
Shit.
Oh shit.
So it's almost as if when she has that emotional outburst, it's like whatever she's wanting in her mind or manifesting in her mind comes true. Like, I just want a world with Vision again or whatever. And then this bubble is created. Then I just want them all to shut up. And then, you know.
Yeah. But I think there's some truth. Watching this, I believe there is some truth to my initial theories too, where she wasn't fully aware of the extent of what she was doing. I didn't believe that her intent was to enslave everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it was all righteous and ideal, but even now she's genuinely shocked that they were feeling
How much
pain.
pain.
She thought they were feeling at peace, and still wrong, but
Yeah.
she didn't realize, like as she said, she doesn't even know she's a witch. So she doesn't know the extent of her power and what it can do. She just knows how to control it at a base level. She's never done something on this magnitude before.
Yeah.
So I think this is really uncharted territory for her. And she was so focused on her life and vision that she wouldn't see what she was doing at a bigger
Everyone
picture.
else, yeah.
If you won't let us go, just let us die, please.
You go. I will.
What's stopping you? Use your power and do it now. Heroes don't torture people.
Oh, wow.
Away, dude, because we're going to lose vision straight away.
I think she's just keeping it open for a smidge.
Oh, yeah, clear the casualties. She's taking them a big battlefield. Oh.
This is it. We're going in.
Oh my god. I don't like him.
Don't worry. He'll get what's coming.
Oh, Vision!
Once she closes it, he'll be back.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, true. What do these guys think they're going to do against this power? I don't understand.
I feel like they think they've worked everything out. They haven't accounted for everything, you know?
So out of their depths.
Now do you see?
Oh, the boys are fading too. I knew they weren't real.
Save Westview or save your family.
Damn.
Oh.
It's a pretty emotional scene.
Has everyone left? Like, surely everyone's left by now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Epic.
She's like a shield. I love that.
Oh, she's just attacking her so she can just drain all her power and absorb it.
This is my theory, and it's a bit of an obvious one, but I'm thinking that she won't be able to harness the power of the Scarlet Witch, and it's consuming too much will overwhelm her.
Yeah,
that would be a bit
probably.
obvious, but that's what I think she's gonna happen.
Well, there's lots of things that we need to account for now. Like, the military's coming in. We've got the second Vision. We've got
The military isn't really a
Agatha.
threat. They're more just her reputation, how she reacts to it.
Yeah.
The second Vision is a bit of a threat, but I believe her and Vision can take him on.
So, oh, that's cool.
Family scene.
So is Wanda the only one that can really die from a bullet here?
I'm loving Vision. I'm loving seeing his fighting.
Yeah.
My programming directive is to destroy the Vision.
So maybe he will know how to hack into
He will.
him, yeah.
It's what he did with Ultron.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah, just grabbed his neck and moved it.
Slick.
Only a conditional vision. I request elaboration.
Oh, tell me that he's going to talk it out now.
Boys, handle the military.
Let's go, boys.
Mum will be right back. She ain't mucking around. Oh.
Well done. Monica, what you gonna do?
Dude, oh shit.
Oh, wow. This guy.
He's gonna shoot at kids, man. This guy's got no chill.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Coward. That's great.
Have fun in prison.
That's great.
Oh my god.
But I do not have the Mind Stone, and I do not have one single ounce of original material. I have not retained memories, but you do have the data.
Interesting.
It is merely being kept from you.
Okay.
Oh, like he doesn't have free will.
Yeah.
So he's digging into his own programming, I think.
But certainly you are the true Vision for you believe yourself to be. That was once the case. But upon meeting you, I have been disabused of that notion. As a carbon-based synthesoid, your memory storage is not so easily wiped. May I?
You may.
Okay, this interaction is cool.
Yeah.
We got to see a bit of an epic showdown, but now we're getting... To be honest, I really am liking this right now because what surprised me in Age of Ultron was everyone was trying to crush him. And Vision beat him, but he had compassion in the end because he understood sort of what went into... Because he's a program himself, sort of become a synthesoid thing. He has compassion for the desire to free will, but being programmed and abused.
Yeah.
And being limited on context and understanding, making the wrong decision like Ultron did. This guy's also had programming and been manipulated to believe one thing. And Vision's just saying, here's the free will. I know your pain. Make your own decision, you know?
Yeah.
And I like those interactions because he's more the compassionate fighter. He wasn't just, I'm going to destroy you and that's it.
Yeah.
So that does him justice.
It is great, and it brings a lot of depth to his character, which I'm loving, which we haven't gotten in the movies.
Oh man, it's just this series has done wonders for getting depth to these characters because I didn't actually have as much of an appreciation for them till now.
It's done wonders for Wanda. I thought I'd just add in the cheesiness of the show, you know? Wow, that's pretty cool.
I think Vision's getting his own memories as well as giving it to him.
Oh, he has a bit more life in his eyes.
Interesting.
Tell me they won now.
I am Vision.
So now he'll want to protect Wanda as well.
That's pretty cool interaction.
Does that mean Vision's back in the MCU? Because that would be so cool, dude. No. Oh.
Yeah! I like
Alright,
this.
that was yeah. Because that's one of her most original maneuvers.
You see the difference between you and me.
Oh.
So you did this on purpose.
You tell her.
Oh, dude, this is creepy.
Oh. No. Oh, they look so creepy.
Oh, she's able to reverse it. Okay. Shit.
You can't win, Wanda. Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge.
Here we go.
Oh.
Seems like she doesn't know that she's doing that.
Yeah.
And no one will ever have to feel this pain again. Not even you.
It's tempting.
Yeah, it would be.
But she's stronger than that.
Damn.
Yes, she goes.
I think she's sick of living a lie now.
Yeah. Boom!
Oh, I'm loving the fight.
Snap back into reality.
I don't want it.
Let's go, Wanda. Oh.
She doesn't want Vision involved or something? She wants to fix her own wrongs, I think.
Yeah, probably. And he's just good. Like, he just accepts it, you know?
Release your burden! There's more. I want it all!
Ugh.
Oh, look at Wanda's red eyes. That's mad.
I wonder what this means. She's absorbing it all and she's getting depleted.
But I don't think she'll be able to handle it.
This world you made will always be broken, just like you.
That's alright, because you're about to cop it. I knew she'd be two-faced. Oh, what happened there?
Exactly what you said.
That's an interesting way to do it, but yeah. Was that an illusion? Maybe.
What's that?
I have no idea. Those are the symbols. She cast that spell. That's why she was hitting the force field.
Yeah.
She cast that spell that would render her power null and void. But she did it on a grand scale. So they foreshadowed that. Boom.
Yep.
That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Something in the fight that we wouldn't pick up on. That would be like, oh, that made... Because the power thing was cool, but it was too obvious. I was wrong. It wasn't about her being overcharged. She was outplayed by the Scarlet Witch, baby.
I was wondering why she kept hitting it. I was like, oh, is she missing? Or like, I don't know. But then that didn't make sense. But that is perfect.
Yeah. Awesome.
Perfect. Well done.
That was good. That was good.
Let's see Agatha's reaction now. Got outplayed, bitch.
Yeah.
Only the witch who cast them can use her magic.
Damn right.
She knows she's screwed.
No!
That's what happens when you become desperate.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
She gonna drain even her power?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Well, she's collecting her power, and then I guess parts of Agatha's coming out too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Holy shit.
She's gonna be a badass.
The full fit.
Oh, God. You don't know what you've done.
What do you mean?
She fears the Scarlet Witch's potential and prophecy, but...
Yeah.
I know, new costume. I like it.
Just gonna lock me up somewhere?
No, not somewhere.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
That's what I thought she was doing initially beforehand.
I'll give you the role you chose, the nosy neighbor.
Damn. That's a pretty big punishment, to be honest.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're cruel.
Oh, look who's talking.
You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
If I do, I know where to find you.
Wait. Wait.
Damn.
And she is probably feeling that pain too now.
Yeah.
Oh, this goodbye is going to be sad.
I know you'll set everything right. Just not for us.
No. Not for us.
Damn. I actually miss Vision this series. So what? Agatha's just gonna live there now by herself?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I guess, like, the rest of Westview just goes back to normal.
Yeah.
But she's, like, in this role.
That's torture. But I reckon they'll use her again later on, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna obviously build Scarlet Witch's character. One final family night.
Let's see what it entails.
Your mother and I, very proud of you both.
Very proud. A family is forever. We could never truly leave each other, even if we tried.
We knew it was coming, but it's still sad. Wanda and Vision's goodbye's gonna be the hardest.
I'm not ready for it. Oh, wow. Are you ready?
Not really. Depressed already.
Oh, I read somewhere that it's bad luck to say goodbye in the dark.
No, you didn't.
I just wanted to see you clearly. And there you are.
This is where it all began, grieving Vision.
Wanda, I know we can't stay like this, but before I go, I feel I must know. What am I?
You, Vision, are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. You are a body of wires and blood and bone that I created. You are my sadness and my hope,
Yeah, interesting.
but mostly you're my love.
Interesting.
Crying? He's he's crying.
Oh, he can cry.
I have been a voice with no body. A body but not human, and now a memory made real. Who knows what I might be next?
Damn. Nice farewell.
We have said goodbye before, so it stands to reason.
We'll say hello again.
Oh, man.
So long, darling.
Oh, now I'm gonna miss Vision so much in the MCU. And that's where it all
That's her
began.
day.
Damn. She rocked up here, created a whole life, and then
Just walks away.
that's heavy.
I need a sook. I need like time to
Yeah,
sook. Because I'm connecting with.
You can't say. Oh my gosh.
I'm connecting with. Like, she started this whole thing from grief. Like, she lost her loved one. And she got to live in that world for a bit and, you know, play make-believe and be happy. And then just to say goodbye again.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pretty
there's a
tough.
piece there, but it hurts. And I'm connecting with, like, fuck, if I lost you, I'd be distraught. I reckon I don't have powers, but I'll be getting those powers, don't you worry. Oh,
Yeah,
my
it was-
God.
It was a one hell of a ride, and the way they tied it in is awesome. I mean, we'll chat about it later, but that was
Yeah.
really good. I
Don't mind me, I'm just a mess.
just wanted to add highlight the point where we get a bit of insight into how Vision's created. He's not the Vision of those pieces. You know,
Yeah.
we were speculating, did she teleport his body or not? Because he was made from the Mind Stone and shares her powers from the Mind Stone, somehow that was able to reproduce from her emotions and her memories
Yeah.
the Vision. But he was still
Which
like
I like that concept, to be fair.
awesome. But he still was the Vision in the sense that, like, once he touched that, like, his whole behavior, everything was exactly what Vision would
Yeah.
do. It's like, so I think the Mind Stone combined with her emotions and memories, because the Mind Stone, maybe her Mind Stone power had connected with the Mind Stone in Vision and had an imprint of who he was, or the Mind
Yeah.
Stone stores, you know, who Vision was.
Well, did you see when he touched that white Vision, how the blue, like, went yellow behind?
exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm theorizing that white Vision might be a way to bring Vision back into the MCU.
Yeah.
Because he basically has all the memories. There's nothing really stopping him from being Vision now.
Especially after this series, like, I really want him in the MCU. Like,
Yeah,
this story.
I know. That was really cool.
I
But
feel
yeah,
like this, yeah.
that's a heavy one.
I think we need to keep watching. Like, this is too good.
Obviously, they're pissed.
I get it. But
I think she should just,
own up.
yeah, help them understand.
But they know what she was feeling, you know.
So maybe we're going to get a different response.
Monica will be there to help, I guess.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
It wouldn't change how they see me. You don't hate me.
She knows how she feels.
Given your power, I'd bring my mom back.
Yeah.
Me too, Monica, me too.
That makes her a good character. Monica's able to relate.
I don't understand this power, but I will.
Imagine a moment ago you had a family. Now you're just meant to just move on with life. Like,
Yeah. Goodbye, Westview.
Guy at Westview had no idea what it was, and now you're like neighborhood town.
Best spot for medical. And evidence collection can begin in the hardware store, Miguel. Let's move. Monica.
Authority looks good on you. Something about debriefs are for the weak. But, we can thank her for that.
Yes, we can.
You love that.
Yeah.
So she'll be the new head of S.W.O.R.D, I imagine. Is S.W.O.R.D the new age S.H.I.E.L.D? I'm confused. What happened to S.H.I.E.L.D? No. S.H.I.E.L.D must be another wing, because that's what led by Fury.
I was sent by an old friend of your mother's. He heard you've been grounded. He'd like to meet with you.
I don't know who it is. It's Fury. I think. I'll explain what that is. I could be wrong, I don't know 100%. One of the MCU movies, Fury gathers a team or gathers some recruits and you're like, oh, like he plays a critical role. This is recent, I can't remember which movie, right? And then at the end you realise it wasn't actually Fury at all. It's these aliens, the green aliens like that.
Actually,
that
I feel
took
like I remember something like that.
But then we haven't seen it, so it's like, wait, what? Where's Fury been all this time then? So that's why I'm like, wait, what's happened to Fury firstly, the real Fury?
Yeah, yeah.
Who are these green aliens? At the time, it was like, oh, what's that about? But now they've just shown it again, which is like, okay.
It was either Endgame or Infinity War.
Not Infinity War. It was,
So
either,
Endgame.
it was either Endgame or something we watched after, I don't know. But anyway, so
Yeah,
now it's
yeah.
like, all right, so they tried to come again. What's this about? What plot is it? I've got no idea who they are. It's a bit weird, but okay. We got one more credit scene too in this one.
Spoiled. That looks so nice.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I imagine
That
living
reminds me
there.
of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Like Witcher vibes.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Could you imagine? Little cottage there.
As long as I had Wi-Fi and a PlayStation.
So she's isolated herself, I guess, to learn her power.
Yeah. Probably just to think, to grieve, to
Yeah. Oh!
adjust. The hell?
She took multitasking to a whole new level.
So she... I believe that could be because she's a big part of like the Strangers multiverse movie, and I believe that voice could be another multiverse where she actually did have the kids and she's connected
Yeah,
to that.
that's what it sounded like the kids. That's
It sounded
why.
like the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So that was definitely the kid's voice. As to what it means, yeah, it must have something to do with interesting.
Damn.
Great series. Great series. Really good. Didn't expect it. Two heroes that we didn't know too well and weren't particularly craving more from.
And how connected do you feel to them now? Like,
Wow. And it feels like what a journey from those
Yeah.
from that first episode of just black and white going, what the hell's happening here? And then you just see how everything fit in so nicely. It actually builds a really good story if you're patient with it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if every Marvel series will be as good as this one, but damn, I hope they are, because this one was really good.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
Just everything, all the details.
Yeah. I couldn't quite cry at the end there, but like, damn, I kind of wanted to. Like, I felt the emotion. I was saddened by it. Like,
Yeah.
it was just...
I think the reason why I was so emotional was because I connected to my experiences of death and grieving and things like that.
Yeah.
So...
And that's what I like about what Caroline said, which is, given if I had your abilities, I'd do the same thing. She's going, man, it's
You mean
understandable.
Monica?
Monica. What did I say?
Caroline. We're
Where
not
did I
watching
get that?
Vampire Diaries.
I don't know where I got that name from, man. But anyway, yeah, like, just Monica made it, like, it's relatable. Like,
Yeah.
who wouldn't want to live in a haven of one of your best memories, you know, away from the pain?
Yeah.
And we now know that she was sort of ruled by grief. She doesn't understand the extent of her powers, which is what I sort of was getting at along the whole way too. I was like, I didn't believe that she had full control of the situation, because that just didn't fit Wanda's character. She wasn't that evil in intent. So now that we know she doesn't know the extent of her powers, as her awareness grew, she realized that she had people under some sort of control, but she thought they were as happy and peace as she was, and she was keeping them all sort of safe in one way. And now she realized, no, their real selves were actually suffering from all the grieving Wanda was doing. And I mean, now we've got this Wanda Vision, that's interesting, and her kids. I wonder if
Yeah.
that ties in well to, at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, when Doctor Strange comes in, because this is all leading up to the Multiverse of Madness, which I also, as we discussed, we assume the voice in her head is from the kids. So it's going to be interesting if in that parallel universe somewhere, she does encounter her kids and maybe another Vision or something. Like, there's so much possibilities for what that means. Because he goes to her at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, I need your help.
Yeah.
So she's going to be a critical part of that movie. I'm so glad we watched this, because I thought I could just go into that not knowing, but I'm like, no, we needed to know this. So, like,
100%.
thank God.
I mean, I just hope for her sake she doesn't have to go through all of this again. Kind of see them in another world, experience it, and then have to say goodbye again. Like, I think she's been through so much.
Yeah.
So much. Her parents, her brother, Vision. Like, how much grief can one take, you know?
Damn. I think it summed it up so well. I don't have a whole lot more to say, to be honest. At the end there, it was pretty cool. So she's mastering her powers, it looks like, to the degree where she's almost controlling another version of herself. While who knows what that spell was, but we can tell she's studying now. She's got access to this book, and she's going to be a whole... Like, she was already... could bring Thanos to his knees at points in time with her power, and that was just raw power, no skill. Now she's going to have spells and stuff. Like, damn, she's going to be a whole other force to be reckoned with.
It's almost like her power before was just driven by emotion in every scenario, and now it's going to be, like, skillful.
And I don't know if I've just got a bad memory, but I don't remember seeing her fly around like that before. So that was cool. I've seen her do her powers and stuff, even hover a little bit, I think. But the way she was flying around like Superman, I was like, oh, like, wow, she can really fly around and throw energy blasts. Like, that was cool exchanges. I like that fight scene. And I mean, we loved, as we said, it was really creative way to beat her, to beat Agatha. It wasn't just as basic as, you know, traditional giving you can't handle my power. She outplayed her on something that was foreshadowed a couple episodes ago that neither of us saw, and I'm happy that she didn't see it, because she usually sees those things and it's annoying. So
I saw it, like, when we were meant to. I was like, oh, look at that in the background.
I was thinking, but I knew, I'm like, why is she hitting externally?
Yeah, same.
That seemed sus, but I didn't realize she was casting a spell.
Same.
So that was cool. And then...
Well done, Wanda.
Yeah.
We give that one to you.
And then that punishment at the end with Agatha, I mean, that's like...
It's fitting.
That's very fitting. That's very fitting. It's like ironic the way it all happened, panned out, but like, damn, man, that sucks. Like, she's just stuck. Oh, man, like, anyway, she gets to taste of
I want
medicine.
to know what the rest of the world's perception of Wanda is now. Like,
I think we might get more of that in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, maybe. There's a whole group of people who lived it, who dealt it, who felt it. So obviously they're going to be like greatly affected, but I don't know, will that transfer to the rest of the world or... So what are your thoughts on Agatha's character now overall?
Yes, I said at the beginning that I wanted to see more from her character. I don't think we really got any more in her character. I don't think any more depth to it. She got outplayed. I like the way that Wanda won the battle against her. So Wanda's character was improved as a result of Agatha, almost by Agatha's limitations in character. We saw that Wanda is different, able to overcome the potential risk of her power, whereas Agatha
more
got
a device.
Greedy. Exactly, she was a device. Agatha herself, I think she just served as a device. She's
very one-dimensional in my eyes.
She's very one-dimensional, not particularly memorable. Didn't have a particular impact. You know, you like Thanos, Loki. These are villains that you go, okay, cool. I want to know more about them. They were really pivotal to the story. Agatha just played the role she had to, but she wasn't anything incredible.
I feel like she was more intriguing as the nosy neighbor playing her role than she was Agatha. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Monica was more of a...
Yeah.
Her character progression throughout it was cool, given we hadn't seen her before, because we never watched Captain Marvel. The family was really nice, like to see that family life. It was sad at the end. That breakup was pretty rough. Seeing, you know, her say goodbye to... She would feel like they're her kids, and yet saying goodbye because they're not full like they are, but they're also a figment of her imagination and power.
You can tell that Vision was like, they went in there to kind of explain what was going to happen, but it was nice. It's kind of like, they don't need to know. Like,
let's let them go peacefully. Yeah,
let's just spare them that pain. You know.
Yeah, and Vision knew, and the way he sort of accepted it. What was nice about that was it was kind of the farewell she never got.
Yeah.
Because Vision was just killed. Like, I actually want to go back and watch Infinity War to see that scene again. I think it will mean so much more if you watch it this time. But when Vision was killed in Infinity War, it was definitely sad, and I was like, oh damn. But I was like, all right, it's not Thor, it's not Captain America, it's not Iron Man, it's not one of my main, you know, Avengers. So I'm like, oh, Vision died, damn, you know. But so much was going on, and people were disappearing, and that was one part of it.
I felt like in the movies, Vision was the device for Wanda.
Yeah, but I feel like now, when I go back and rewatch that movie, it will have so much more of an impact now, because we know what they mean to each other. We know more about... We didn't get enough about their lives. Now we get
Yeah.
a sense of what it would have been like through this.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And it does add value to things that happened in the past and sets up a lot for Wanda in the future. So, I mean, what does it mean for Wanda in the future? Like, she's got a new costume, which looks awesome. She's going to be on a whole other level of ability.
Yeah.
Floor's open. I don't know a whole lot
I'm
about Spell.
excited. I'm excited for Doctor Strange now.
Yeah, 100%. That'll be really cool. Really cool to see how all this ties in and what it means for the MCU. Yeah, I mean, I get why if she's got spells, she's a witch, and he's basically like, I don't know what he is, but they both do spell kind of stuff. I can see why she'd be pivotal now. Before I thought, how is she important in all this? But I wonder what kind of, I don't know. Rambling, it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Well, guys, that concludes our WandaVision series reaction.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly, but there will be more. Thanks so much to everyone who joined us on this journey, both past subscribers and viewers and anyone who's new to the channel. It's been awesome. We've loved it, and this series has been brilliant. We do have some other MCU series on the channel as well, so if you want to check those out, give them a sus, and we will be doing more. And if you haven't subscribed already, but you've enjoyed our reactions, hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when we do upload new series, so you can join our journey. We're looking forward to the next one.
And yeah, keep an eye out for the review.
Well, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, and thanks again for joining us.
See you guys.